Hello, welcome to the Stadacona. My name is Craig Toker, the Toker Property Group, and in this video we're going to give you a very detailed tour of the whole complex. There's a lot to see in this one, so we're going to start off going up through and seeing the unit. There's lots of detail that we're going to show you in the unit that's been renovated, how it's been renovated. Then we're going to take you through and show you the laundry rooms and all of the amenities. This building has everything you can imagine. There's even tennis courts across the street, there's a gym, there's a library, there's a pool, there's a sauna, there's a hot tub. And a lot of these amenities you will not have access to look at when you come through to look at the unit. So we're going to show you those here at the end so you can see all these amenities at some point. Otherwise you won't have direct access afterwards. So that'll be towards the end of the unit, at the end of the video. And also we'll show you the different restaurants and businesses that are also part of this complex as well. So come on in, let's go have a look and we'll check it out. Come on through. So this particular complex has had a lot of work done over the years, and I believe it was about 2013 that the whole outside was done with the new railings, decks, and windows. So there's been lots of stuff been done to this complex. There's even the buzzer system has been updated and all the fobs. The entranceway with the new tiles and stuff. So we've got all the mailboxes and stuff down here, elevators, and look it up. And the laundry is just right there, which we will come back down and see after we see the unit. And we'll make our way down to show you the parking spot. We're going to show you the storage locker, and we'll show you everything at the end there. Also, these elevators have been approved, and they are going to be new elevators coming in this year. So they've been approved and set. I just don't know the date and when it's going to actually happen, but there will be new elevators as well. So lots of stuff has been upgraded in this particular complex over the years, and it's been very, very well managed and very well run. And that kind of shows as you kind of see throughout it. So come on, we'll show you the unit. Some newer carpeting throughout the hallways. And they do have the TELUS high speed, so you can see them up there, the little white wires. And then this is the unit here, so we're not very far from the elevator, number 207. So you want to have a look at this tile floor and see how the tile floor has been integrated in with the hardwood floors. So it's engineered hardwood floors throughout. And then there's a really cool, this used to be a closet here, and this has been opened up to a nice seating area with storage. So you've got coat closets, coat hanging up top, shelf storage down below, a shoe drawer down below here, which is nice. And in the bathroom, this is a good sized bathroom. You've got motion sensor under counter lighting, so it pops on when you walk in. You got quartz countertop with tile backsplash and the Schluter. And then you've got the cool taps that are coming out of the wall and the fancy dish here. The tub and toilet has been replaced. And then they've got the fancy tile that goes all the way to the ceiling. Huge rain head, shower head. You've also got the separate wand. And then you've got the waterfall spout as well going into the bathtub. And then the other thing to kind of take note is the baseboards are not wood. They're actually tile the way they're supposed to be in a bathroom, with also the Schluter trim on top of that as well. So when you have the water splash over, you're not going to have the swelling of the baseboards because it's all tile. So there's also heated floors. These are heated in the bathroom also. Tuck it away. And then you've got another linen closet here. You've got the nice rain glass into the bedroom. So it lets the light through. So very, very bright unit. You've got mirrored doors here, LED lighting. And one of the neat things about these older complexes, or this particular complex being an older one, is the window is a lot lower. So the size of the window, so most windows in bedrooms are going to be in this area here. This one drops all the way down, and these were new in 2013. And they've got these really fancy blinds here. So you can see there, block out or partial block out. And you've got spectacular views to the courtyard, and it's very, very private. So we'll show you a little bit more of the courtyard after, but very large balconies in this complex. So go through and show you the kitchen. So the kitchen's it's got nice tile backsplash again, and you've got quartz countertops, and they've got a built-in wine rack. So you got this wine storage up here. You got some other display here with under-counter lighting here, as well as a large one single bowl sink. So it's kind of nice. You got that as well. And it's got the shelves on the stainless steel sink, the square sink, so you could actually put like a cutting board, or you can get some of those trays and stuff that sit in here. You can work with that. Bosch dishwasher. And then what they did here is they've added a coffee and wine bar. So you got extra storage all the way through here. Again, quartz countertop, and it's all been tiled on the backsplash also. So really nicely done. And as you can see, the living room in here and dining room is massive. So the living space in here is phenomenal. Also, there's no popcorn ceiling. That's been all removed, and it's all smooth, nicely updated with the trim and whatnot. And then, so the other nice thing with this is you've got the 3-paneled patio door. So very, very bright, lots of window space. So 3 panels. And then it brings out onto the nice, pretty private deck, and it's a big space. So with this maple tree here, gives you lots of privacy down from the courtyard. So this is an inside unit on the courtyard, so it's very, very quiet. It's not an external unit, which is noisier, but you're in here with the courtyard. So it's just like a park. You literally have a park down here that we will walk down there and show you next. So you will see the detail, because you can't quite see it from up here, but it is a really, really cool space that most people have no idea. And basically it's on the rooftop of the businesses at the end that we'll show you. And this is all up top there. So the public has no access to in here. This is strictly just for use of the residents. And because it's up on the rooftop, there is no access except through the building to get into here. Across the courtyard here, we're going to show you pretty soon, there's a gym and there's a second laundry room just across there as well. So just to give you a bit of sense of where we're headed, but we'll be heading over there to have a look at that. So it's pretty neat. So again, very nicely done. Nice, bright, open, lots of space, hard to find. So basically this 1 bedroom is challenging the size of a 2-bedroom condo. And it's neat how they did the floor here. So pretty intricate, pretty difficult to do. So you got engineered hardwood meshing and interlaying with the tile floor. So let's go down. We'll show you the laundry room. We'll show you the amenities. We'll show you the courtyard and all of that. So hang in with us and we'll get there. So let's go back down to the laundry room. So the laundry room is actually quite large and bright, and it's got access to the courtyard, which is pretty nice too. So maybe we should just take the stairs since we were on let's do the stairs. Since the elevator's taken and we've been on the elevator, should I show you the staircase? It's only 1 floor down, so it's easy. You okay to go down the stairs with the camera? Stumble and fall down the stairs. Nice and clean hallways. I'll let you through there. And then we'll just jump into the laundry. So this laundry room is large, and you can see bright, clean. You got a sink, folding table, and so you got $1 for the washing, and then the drying is a loonie, so another $1 for 60 minutes. There's also a bathroom down here just in case you're spending any amount of time. But the neat thing is you got access to the courtyard. So from here, we can jump out and I'm going to show you the courtyard. So this is a beautiful park. So this is a really, really special space in here. So again, you notice how quiet it is. They've got all the stainless steel ramping that they've built, stainless steel steps in here. And so let's just go up and show you the top here, the top one. There's 2 levels to this. So they've even got lighting into the staircase. So lots of nice little details that they've thought out and done. And just done a really cool job with this. So again, you got a little wind vane here, nice little private courtyard park up here, and we're over on the left behind the tree. You can't see our unit, which is nice and private. So again, beautiful gardens. You might be able to get a good shot from here looking down at the courtyard, see what it has to offer. So you got a nice couple, 3 different spots of lawn you can kind of enjoy. Lots of benches, little pergolas to sit under and just kind of entertain with your friends and family. So you got a little water feature up here as well. So now we'll go down, we'll show you where the gym is, and a second laundry room just in case this one's full, but unlikely. It's usually something available for people, but just nice to have that option just in case. You never know. So you can see how nicely the grass and all the grounds have been kept in the gardens. So these mature gardens give all these lower units nice privacy as well. So when you're down here, you don't feel like everybody's looming looking at you. It's nice. So there's the second laundry there. And there is the gym. We'll just go inside so we can see properly. I'll just go around. It's just around the corner here. So I'll open that, and then we can see the gym better. Just because through the doors it's hard to kind of see with the reflection on the door. So we got a nice exercise room. So you got newer, nice equipment. It's not just a cheesy little gym that they can say they have a gym like some others with a bunch of miscellaneous old equipment that they've got for free somewhere. Got nice rubber floors. It's very clean in here. So again, when you come to visit and have a look at the property, we don't have access to come into this room because you have to sign a waiver form to activate the fob for liability. You can go ahead. So you won't have access to actually come in to have a look. So that's why we wanted to do the video. We did sign the waiver to be able to do that, just to be able to show you so you can see. Because some of the others, like the library and the meeting room and some of the other areas, don't have windows to see into them, so you won't be able to see. So this video will head down there and show you that stuff. So if you're curious on what it looks like, you can have a look at that. We'll head down there now. So yeah, have a look at this. This courtyard is really cool. So again, it's pretty quiet. So you got Pandora on that one side there, and that's where the park is. Right there is where the park and the tennis courts and stuff is, which you'll see photos of that as well. So it's all brand new park. The city just redid it all. And then the unit that you're looking at is up here. So it's just up here. So that's 207 right up there. But I mean, look at this ramp that they built and stuff. They spent a lot of money on creating this park for everybody in the courtyard. So something you would never know by driving by or see. So it's pretty neat. So to give you a good sense of what it's like. We'll just go back through the laundry here. There is another door you can kind of go through as well, but I just want to close this the way that it was before. Okay. I'll take you down and show you the pool and the other rooms. So again, there's a library, there's a big meeting room. They used to have a pool table and stuff in there. On some of the other listings, you may have seen some of the old photos and stuff on there of the pool table. That doesn't exist. They didn't update their photos on the other listings. So that's been taken out a few years ago. It's just a big open room for a meeting room. So if you have a gathering or you want to have a bunch of people together, you could book the room for that. And then there's a nice, and they've done a ton of work to stuff in here. And then we'll show you the storage locker room as well, so you can see what that looks like. Everybody wants to know what size the storage locker is and where this stuff is, and we'll show you the bike room. There's a big bike storage room too. Well, it's not a room, it's a cage, I guess, more so in that parkade. So we'll definitely go out and have a look at that and show you the parking stall towards the end before we show you all the different businesses that are right here at your doorstep. Okay, so in here, again, you won't have access to these rooms when you come in person. So just the bathrooms, and then in here we've got an office den area, library. This is a bunch of books and stuff in here. Nice quiet room next to the pool. And then this is where the pool table used to be, in here. So now you got a meeting room. So if you've got a gathering and you want to book the space, you've got all the tables and chairs and stuff in here, so you can book this room. This used to have pool tables and a games room, but again, that's been taken out a while ago. And again, you won't have access to this room either. So that's why I wanted to take you through and show you all this stuff. And then we'll go into the pool next. So in the pool room, we've got a jacuzzi. So you got the hot tub over there, a nice pool here, and there is a sauna. And a nice sauna in here. We won't take you in the bathrooms, but there's bathrooms with showers and stuff in there, so you can come down here and shower and get ready. So again, there's a lot you can do within the complex. You don't have to go anywhere, but the location offers so much. There's a lot of great stuff here anyways. Okay, we'll show you, actually, I think it was this one, hold on. Here it is. So here's the storage locker before we show you the workshop. So it's right here. So this storage locker, so it's 2 levels on these ones in here. They're actually, this one's on the second row, but it's really close to the door, but it's larger than it looks. And we do have the size of it on the floor plans. So hard to see. You can kind of see up there a little bit. It's a bit dark in here. But again, we do have the dimensions on the floor plan, so just reference back to that for the size, and then you'll be able to see what the size of it is. But easily accessible. It's not in the parkade, so it's a little safer. It's within the complex in the building, so you don't have people breaking in as easily. Not to say it couldn't happen, but it's less likely. And then in here we've got the workshop. So this is a space that you can kind of do some little crafts and stuff. So you got a nice workbench and an area. So if you do have little projects you want to work on and do that kind of stuff, when you're in a condo, it's kind of nice because you don't have access to do that kind of stuff. But here you do actually have a space to do it. So if you've got something you want to work on, works pretty good. All right. So now we're going to take and show you the parking space and the bike storage, and then we'll take you out and show you where the restaurants and the businesses are that are part of this complex. So that's good to know what's here. So again, there's security cameras, and it's a really, again, really well run business. There's the bike storage. So the bike cage, all your garbage and stuff is here. And then We're in parking 81. So there's parking stall 81, so really close to the door as well. And then if you were able to cut in and show them the park that's just across the street too, because right across the street there's this brand new, the city just did a couple years ago, of tennis courts and kids play area, and it's quite nice. So now we'll just take you out to the side and show you the different restaurants and businesses that are part of this complex, because it's kind of nice to have as amenities that are close by. So this is, you can see the car wash station. And there is EV parking, charging. And then out here, you can see the different complex. So you can see right across the street there, again, there's new tennis courts, play area. And then all through here, this is all the different businesses that are part of it. So you got Cosmos Pizza, and there's a few different really great places that are quite popular here. So yeah, so as you can see, there's lots going on here. Again, the courtyard is up on top. You can't even see it. It's nice and quiet. And then you're surrounded with the park here. And within minutes, like really 10, 15 minutes on cycling and walking, you can be anywhere. So we're on the Oak Bay and Victoria border, and it's just such a handy location. It's definitely one of those ones you need to come and check out for yourself. So I highly recommend you book in a showing today, and or come and visit us at our next open house. Thank you. We'll see you soon.